Hey everyone, welcome to this week's You Got a Guy Business Spotlight. Today I'm with Rocky Dysart with Wholesale Flooring of Denver. He and I are in a networking group together. That's how I met him. And I don't refer everybody in the networking group yet. I got to know what kind of business they operate. And I've gotten to know Rocky, and that's why we're sitting here. He runs a pretty good operation, has a lot of options for people, and takes pride in what he does, which is paramount when you are working with someone that's going to be working on your home. So, Rocky, thanks for joining us here.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity and time.
My very official podcast we're building. So tell me, why flooring? How long have you been doing it?
I've been in the business for about 2 years. I have a construction background, basically.
Okay.
Got into flooring mainly because I know that contractors don't do what they say they're going to do, and wanted to change that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how's that going?
It's going good.
Yeah, you're 2 years running. This is a new location.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. That's why
2 or 3 months old.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you started where?
East Denver, I-70 in Peoria.
Okay.
It was mainly over with all our other suppliers and stuff like that.
I've been there because I went and checked it out. It's more of a commercial spot. Now you're right in the heart of Denver. We're at Broadway and Dartmouth, basically, right next to the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So you can get a sandwich and come look at some flooring.
Right.
But how's the new location working out?
It's going great.
Yeah?
Yeah. Most of my sphere of influence is down south.
Nice.
So no one would go to our old location, so we're getting more here.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Well, they got to get in here to see it.
Yeah, they do.
And I'll walk around and do some video. I mean, he's got a lot of really neat products. But what would you say is a benefit to going with a company like you versus going with someone that you find that does it cheap on the fly? Why would someone want to come here for their flooring needs?
Well, I've been put in bad situations with contractors before. So that's why one reason I started the business.
Okay.
In 2018, I was basically remodeling the whole house.
Okay.
And the hardwood guys did the wrong type of color on the hardwood. And all I had left was set appliances and have the hardwoods done. And they did the wrong color. So they came back, sanded it, left their dust bag inside the house.
Nice.
Created a spontaneous combustion.
Not nice.
Not nice. And the house didn't catch on fire. Firefighters were actually shocked. But it smoked out the whole house.
Oh my God.
For about 12 hours. So everything I did the past 2 years basically was trash.
Oh my God.
And and then I tried to hire a restoration company. They didn't work out. And so I had to redo it all again by myself. I hired some help this time. So that's how I met most of my subs that I have currently for installation and doing other stuff.
So that's a pretty good argument as to why you would want to use someone that knows what they're doing. I mean, there's a lot to be said for experience.
Yeah.
And then a construction background has got to be helpful.
Yeah. Then come to find out they used a sub. I had no insurance.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it was not fun.
So you're insured, I take it?
Yep.
Okay.
And then our subs are insured, and we keep track of their certificate of insurance to make sure it's current and up to date and everything. Yeah.
That's important. A lot of people don't ask those questions. You know, a lot of the people that we work with are insured. I mean, pretty much anyone I would recommend is insured for that very reason, because things do happen, but the kind of stuff you just explained should never have happened. You know, but that's just because they're not experienced, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was bad. You know, and everybody's going to make mistakes. The better companies are going to handle it and fix it and move on.
That's the companies that you want to work with, the ones that will help and not run away and not answer the phone.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, some fun stuff to talk about. Like, we're sitting here. One of the neat things about the way he has it set up is we're sitting on some carpet, and over here is one pad, here's another pad, and it's all the same carpet, and over there's another pad. And I know I was just talking to my wife about getting carpet, and I'm all about the pad. I'm going to make sure I want a good pad. And you got what do you got, a waterproof pad? I mean, there's a lot of different options. Like, you don't even know until you talk to someone like Rocky all the different things you need to know about flooring. So as far as carpeting and pads, what are some things that people might want to stay away from when they're out shopping on their own?
Well, it really depends on their end goal and what they're looking for. You know, what's their style?
There's no general rule then, is
no,
it? Yeah.
For me personally, no.
Yeah.
Because the difference between LVP and laminate is not much different.
Okay.
Laminate's more scratch resistant than LVP. Laminate's a little bit thicker. It's not like the old Pergo laminate in the 90s.
Okay, so it's not that anymore, because it has a bad reputation.
Yeah, it does.
Just like a Yugo, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's changed, I imagine.
Yeah, so, you know, I always try to figure out what style is the client looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And if they like the LVP one better, then they'll be okay.
Yeah.
You know, back in the 90s when laminate and the Pergo days, right, locking mechanisms weren't great.
Right.
Now they're a lot better. They say water resistant, but it's not, or waterproof. It's not, it's more water resistant, but most of the time water can sit on a seam for about 100 hours.
Wow.
Without damaging the material.
Wow.
You know, but if you have a flood and it gets to the edges, goes under the baseboards, and it'll hit the subfloor, you're going to have to do something, right, because you have subfloor damage.
But it's going to do some level of protection for you, right?
Yes.
I mean,
yeah. Everyday use protection, yes.
Dogs.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we say water, but most of the time we know that means dogs. Very good. And the scratch resistant, I mean, that's huge with dogs. And
yeah, unfortunately, it's more scratch resistant than hardwood.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people are getting away from hardwood.
But you do have hardwood for those that like to go with that option.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's everything I would imagine is available. You know, you have all different types of flooring here, which I'll walk around in video here in a minute. But very cool. Now, one other thing, we talked briefly earlier about warranty. I mean, it's something that is important. So tell me a little bit about the warranty on the workmanship that you do, and then there's manufacturer warranties and things. Maybe talk a little bit about that so people know they can guarantee, they're guaranteed some kind of peace of mind.
Yeah. Most of our hard surface, and hard surface is LVP laminate engineered products, are their warranties from the manufacturers are anywhere from 10 to 25 years. And some of them even have limited lifetime warranties, right?
Yeah.
But
read the fine print.
Yes.
Read the fine print.
They're worth the paper it's written on.
Yeah.
So most of the time, any issues that are going to pertain to a hard surface or a carpet will show up within 1 year, and that's what we cover is a 1 year workmanship.
Perfect. Yeah, because things will pop up. I mean, the issues that I had with mine, I didn't know, Rocky, when I had mine installed, but they happened within maybe 6-7 months.
Yeah.
And could not get them back out. It was like, so that's what you get sometimes. You go with the wrong company and try to save some money, and it ends up costing you more money in the long run. So it's good to go with someone that's a trusted expert in the field.
Yep. 100%. You get what you pay for sometimes.
Yeah, no, usually.
Yes.
Very good. Well, I'm going to put all your information on the screen here, but any last thoughts to leave these people with about flooring and Wholesale Flooring of Denver?
We do mobile showroom visits, but the best thing for somebody that's looking is to come to our showroom to see all the options. We have over 200 different colors of LVP and laminates, and our carpets, it's probably about 300 to 500 different colors. So there's a lot of options. It's not too overwhelming because you can flip through basically what's your style or not your style. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, one thing that people do too is they do go to the big box stores. And one of my sayings is, do you want to see cracks?
Yeah.
LVP and laminates. So most of the LVP and laminates that the big box stores sell are about 4 feet long, and we have planks that are over 7 feet long.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, just better quality and workmanship. I think that's the biggest thing you get out of working with a gentleman like Rocky. And you're not going to forget his name either. Wholesale Flooring of Denver, but it is Rocky. Well, very good. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it, sir.
Very cool to check out your new showroom.
Yeah.
And give them a call if you need help.
Would appreciate it. Thanks.